hey, I am recording something else before I've even posted today's vlog. Look at me go. If you're looking at me looking around, it's because I'm waiting for a pickup order at Walmart. It's like negative, well, it's not actually negative anything. It's 9 degrees outside, but it feels like it's negative 10. We had a cold weather advisory from like, I don't remember, like 11 o'clock last night till like 11 a.m. this morning, so it was even colder earlier. But yeah, I thought I'd check in and maybe start this vlog. And this is let's start this vlog. Hey, welcome to the vlog. What a wonderful angle. See, I really need to get this health in order. And it's not like I want to be healthy. And yes, I'm sick of being fat, but I definitely am sick of having a friggin' double chin like this. That double chin is chinning. It is strong. And I don't like it. But the angles that I've been willing to show myself in on here is astonishing. You bet your butthole I would not be looking the way I've looked on here in front of people, like in public. Which is crazy because this is going on the internet for way more people than I'm ever going to see in public. Oh, he's here. 1 second. Okay. I've secured the goods. Sorry, I knocked you around a little bit. I placed the order the other night because I was originally supposed to go to get brunch this morning. But I had some things come up last night. So then I was going to go get them on my way to get my camper. So I got done camp today at 1. But that didn't work because then my nieces ended up coming over this morning, which is great because I never get to see them. We don't get to see them a lot because they don't live around here. So I was super excited, and obviously I'm going to take any chance to spend time with them. So instead I took one of them to go get my camper. And when we got back, my sister and her boyfriend were there to pick them up. They went home. I cleaned up the house a little bit. They're taking a nap right now. And my camper was kind of chilling. My camper, is that just what I'm going to call her from now on? My camper. Okay. And so after I cleaned up, I was like, okay, I have got to go get these groceries because one, I have to pick them up because I said I was picking them up today, but also because it's my sister's boyfriend's birthday tomorrow. He's not big into sweets. Someone's car alarm's going off, but he does like peanut butter and chocolate. He really likes Reese's. So I'm making him a peanut butter pie, and so I'm like, dang, I gotta like make that because it's gonna sit in the fridge. So I was like, I've got to go get these. So I came up to get them while the girls are taking a nap because they might want to hang out later. I was like, okay, I'll do that now. We got him some, what did I get him for his birthday? I got him a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos, a 12-pack of Mountain Dew, and then my mom's, because we're just getting the gift together, she's doing some scratch tickets because that's what he likes. Nothing crazy. I do like thoughtful gifts on Christmas, but I just, not really for birthdays. And tomorrow is my dog's birthday, which is exciting. This will be the first birthday I've had her on her birthday because we adopted her in May. We adopted her the end of 2024 in December, but she came to live with us. We started fostering her in May. But yeah, she's gonna be 4, so that's exciting. And then also my cousin's girlfriend's birthday is tomorrow. And if we're being honest, my husband's birthday is tomorrow. I'm just kidding, I don't have a husband. But I always like pick a favorite player. And my favorite player since he's been on the team for the Celtics has been Jason Tatum, and his birthday is tomorrow. And we're like the same age. I think he's going to be 27 and I will be 27 in August. I sound like a crazy person sitting here talking about like some famous person that has no idea I exist. But anyways, there are kids out here screaming their heads off. I hope no one's getting attacked. And don't think I'm crazy, because we've had like shots fired up in the Walmart parking lot before. You have got to stay on your game. I should probably lock my door while I'm sitting here. But yeah, they look like they're fine. They just got into the car. I think it's because it's super cold and they didn't have no jackets on because they're probably too cool for that. Anyways, yeah. So that's what's going on. Gotta go home, make the stuff. I'm sweating to death in this vehicle, but it's so cold outside. Yep, so that's what I'm gonna do. Go home, make that. Maybe I'll make some banana bread too, because our bananas are really ripe. And the past few times what's happened, I've just thrown them away because I wait too long and then they get too ripe. Okay, let's go do that, and then we'll see what happens a little bit later on. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. One of my hobbies is baking, and one of the ways I like to show the people I love that I love them is through baking. So what you're gonna see me doing in this clip is making a peanut butter pie. The peanut butter pie recipe that I'm using is super easy, and it's one that I've been making for a few years for my grandmother's birthday. My Nana really likes peanut butter pie, although the last time I made it for her birthday, she told me not to make it for her anymore for her birthday because it made her sick. So that's great. No one else complained that it made them sick. And I'm actually making it for my sister's boyfriend. It was his birthday. Well, it was going to be his birthday the next day. So I was whipping up a peanut butter pie because he's not a big fan of sweets, but he does like peanut butter and he likes chocolate. He's a big fan of like Reese's. So I made peanut butter pie because that's one of the desserts he does like. And I ended up putting some mini chocolate chips on top, and I typically cut up, when I do this, I usually cut up some like mini Reese's cups and put them on top. But what I did instead was I made the number 30 out of Reese's Pieces, which I just like tried them for the first time a few months ago and found out I liked them. So I had some in my house, and I know that he likes them, and I knew that his girls liked them, which they definitely do, because his older daughter ended up, instead of eating the peanut butter pie, she just took all the Reese's Pieces off the top and ate it, which I thought was funny. But yeah, so I was making that pie for his birthday because we were going to go over the next day and celebrate with them. He turned 30 this year, so that's a big milestone. But yeah, I was showing you my Bumblebee tea towel, my hand towel that I was using, because I just thought it was funny because it's like negative 20 degrees outside, because it's definitely still winter, and I'm using a spring themed tea towel. But I do show you a clip of the peanut butter pie once it's done, and I have some clips just here of me working on making the pie. Like I said, it's a super easy recipe. Anyone can do it. It's on Pinterest. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I will show you that pie in just a little bit.
On top of my arm, made it numb.
Breaking things.
What is that?
Can't lift the bag. I broke the top of the bag.
Well,
Oh, now I'm
it's
realizing. A rotten bag.
Well, maybe it was so old that it just falling apart.
Probably. Here is the finished pie. Let me know if you want the recipe. Hey, welcome to my bed. I'm in the dark. Well, not completely, because I don't sleep in the dark because I'm scared of the dark. Well, my TV's on, but the sound's not on, and it's actually not playing anything right now. But I thought I'd check in, but I don't have the energy to stay up any longer. Not necessarily stay up. I'm sure I'm going to be up to like midnight because that's just how my life is. But I mean, like, I don't have the energy to have the lights on, or to be out of my bed not laying down any longer. So this is what you're getting. I had every intention to check in yesterday and today, and that didn't happen. Plans just keep changing. So I told myself, well, I'll do it tomorrow. Well, cool, but that's what I said the past 2 days, and it hasn't happened. So I figured I might as well sit here and talk to you for a minute. Today's Thursday. We went back to school yesterday. We're back from break. I'm happy about it. But life's just been difficult the past few days. And I'm really tired. I've been feeling like I need to cry or scream since like 2 o'clock today. It's now like 8:30. And I don't know what's wrong with me because I can't even cry anymore. Like, it keeps bubbling up and then it just stops. Like, I can't actually physically cry. So that's fun. Tuesday was a complete wash, our last day of vacation. It was a wash. And it is what it is. All I accomplished that day was surviving. And to some of you, I'm sure that sounds silly, but to those of you who also struggle with mental health, I am sure you understand that just surviving the day is an accomplishment and takes everything out of you some days. So yep, here we are. Thursday night, checking in from my bed. See, I'm taking a lot of deep breaths lately. I've been really practicing my deep breaths. I don't feel like they're helping at all. But if I'm being honest, like, not every coping skill works for every person. So, like, deep breathing, honestly, it's not the best skill for every single person. And it's not my skill, I don't think. Yeah, it's really icy outside. My driveway is a sheet of ice. I almost fell twice getting into my car this morning. That's great. Hope I shut my window. Yeah, I think I did. I've had it open the past few nights because it's been pretty warm out. Like, yesterday was like 47, and today it's been like 45. But it's been raining. And then at night it gets a little colder, and then it just freezes, and so everything's ice. Which, like, if I have to deal with winter, I'd rather have, like, snow. I hate the ice. It's, like, I absolutely hate it. Because I'm always so scared that I'm gonna fall. And if I fall, it usually throws me in to a flare-up. I have the body of, like, an 80-year-old, so, like, I'm gonna break a hip one of these times. Probably before I'm 30. So, yeah, I really don't like that. It makes me scared to, like, leave or walk anywhere. I'm glad that, like, the temperature's warmed up, but not happy that it's been, like, gloomy and raining all day. That's not been the best. What else can I tell you? My mind's kind of going blank right now because I just, like, I'm so exhausted. Oh, this week we also started a new term for college, so I'm taking 2 new classes. So far, so good. I always feel pretty, like, sorry, I thought I could hear something, so I was listening. I always feel pretty, like, good and encouraged and motivated at the beginning of the term, and then it slowly fades. Well, actually, it's not very slow, it's pretty fast. Well, I don't know. I, like, enjoy the material I'm learning now, so that makes a big difference. So I'm doing that. So I'm taking 2 classes, which is like a full-time job. But I'm excited about it, and I really enjoy the material, so that's good. What else can I tell you? There was something else that just popped in my head that I was going to tell you, and now I forgot. Oh, I'm a perfectionist, and I have gotten, I don't want to jinx myself, so I don't want to really say it. I'm not going to say it, but all I'm going to say is I finished my other 2 classes, got all the work submitted, whatnot, and I did well in those classes. 1 grade I'm real annoyed with, but I've definitely grown because Destiny a few years ago would have had a meltdown, but Destiny now did not. So that's growth, that's progress, that's what we want to see. It's awesome. I think I'm gonna watch some more of my show. That's usually what I do. So I usually like get ready for bed and then chill in my bed. And for the longest time, I would watch YouTube videos on my phone for a little while, and then I would go to bed. But I haven't been able to watch TV like on my actual TV anymore since we have a guest. They've been watching TV, and like what I want to watch on TV is not really appropriate for them to watch. And when I'm watching TV, I like to like sit and chill, and I don't want like people talking to me or bothering me, and that's just not an option right now. So I've just been watching Hulu on my phone, which I will watch. Like, I'll go through phases where I like am just addicted to certain things and certain shows, and that's all I do and watch. And so like, and I do this with a lot of things. My mom's very similar. So like when I was younger, all I would eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner was mac and cheese. And then for a long time, like, I grew up drinking Pepsi because that's what my mom drinks. So I was drinking nothing but Pepsi. Well, then it was Mountain Dew. I would drink nothing but Mountain Dew. Now I don't drink soda at all. And like I went through phases where all I would eat was pizza. All I would eat was hot dogs. Like I do these things. And so I feel like someone's outside my door. Okay. Hopefully I watch this so that I can finish this story. I wonder. Huh. I wish you could see how I had you propped up right now. I should probably invest in a tripod. Anyways, here's some more Flora chats with Destiny. I think this is how I ended my last video too, or the video before it. So the last clip you've seen of me, I believe, was last night, me laying in bed talking about how exhausted I was, and I started to go on a rant about like how people in my family, we get caught up in like certain things, whether it be food. I was talking about food, I know that. And how we would eat like certain things. Like my mom, for the longest time, would eat like nothing but apples. And the whole entire time I've been alive, the only thing she ever drinks is like Pepsi. So I was kind of talking about how that happens with me, and the whole point of me talking about that was I was trying to explain that my nighttime routine the past probably month or so has consisted of me getting ready for bed and then crawling in bed and watching usually 2 episodes of the TV show I've been watching. Now I bring that up because so my routine for the longest time was I would watch, sorry, my hair is bothering me. I would watch YouTube for a long time before I would go to bed. That's kind of how I would decompress. But I've been watching a show on Hulu because I don't have a chance to like watch TV now that we have our guest here, like on the actual TV. So I've been watching Hulu on my phone in bed at night, and so I get on these kicks where like I watch these certain shows, right? So I've gone through phases where all I'd watch was Dog the Bounty Hunter, Criminal Minds was a show, Law and Order SVU was one, what else? Impractical Jokers. I was, for the longest time, I'd watch like Love is Blind, but I like one day I'll do it, and then the next day, after like weeks, I'll just stop, right? Because I'm literally, if you log into my Netflix account, I don't know if they've come out with 2 more seasons since I was watching Love is Blind, or 1 more. But the season that I stopped on, I'm literally like, the girls are going into their bachelorette party. I haven't even watched the weddings. Like, I just like stopped. It's been like over a year. But anyway, so right now I've also come into like, I have shows that I'll watch on the TV that are TV shows. Like Impractical Jokers is one I will watch on my phone or the TV. But I started watching The Rookie on my phone at night before I went to bed, and so I will only watch that show on my phone. I will not watch it on the TV. I'm weird. I don't know why it's like that, but don't give me any spoilers. I think am I in season 2 or season 3? I think I'm in season 3, but don't give me any spoilers. I don't foresee myself stopping until I finish it, so give me a little bit more time and I will probably be done. I was listening, I thought I could hear footsteps. Anyways, I just wanted to come in to finish that story. I got my nails done today. Tell me these are not giving their St. Patrick Day nails. But my favorite basketball team is the Boston Celtics. Thank you, Nana, for teaching me what the absolute best team in the world is. I appreciate it. Anyways, so I really wanted last year, I took my grandparents to a Celtics game. I almost said a Patriots game. My grandparents don't watch football. But they both do watch basketball. My grandmother's really into it. So, not this past Christmas, but in 2023, for their gift, I bought them tickets, and I bought myself one, to the Boston Celtics game. And I paid for the hotel. We went down there. It was a really good experience. We went when I was on break for school. Well, work, because I work in the school. And it was fun. And so I really wanted to make that a tradition. But your girl's income this school year got cut in half. So I'm already like scrounging for money. And the tickets, I looked, because I really wanted to make it happen, so I was looking. And like balcony tickets for the games were like $250 for like the farthest in the back balcony tickets. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely insane. I would not, like, that's stupid. I'm not going to pay that much money, especially when I was, already struggling. And they had already told me, like, they do not want us spending money on them, but I just had to do it last year. Like, I had the money, and, they're getting older. Who knows how long I'm going to be able to do stuff like that with them. And that's why I really wanted to do it again this year, but I just couldn't afford it. But anyway, so I was looking the other day, because as you know, I've been really stressed and feeling like I need to run away. Not that I'm like gonna literally run away. But there's tickets for Monday. Today is Friday, so like it's coming up. But I found these tickets like last week, maybe. The tickets for like not balcony seats are a pretty good price. And Boston's driving distance for me. We'd probably get a hotel. Although I did just talk about today, like, oh, maybe I could just stay overnight. Or not stay overnight. Maybe I could just drive home that night so then I can be here for the morning for the child. But anyways, the tickets are really good. If I can find someone to go with me, I think I'm gonna go. Because, like, yes, these are St. Patty's Day nails, but how convenient that it also lines up with the day Celtics tickets are cheap. And so it would be a work day. I would have to take a work day off. I think I could make it back in time to be at work the next day. There's a possibility I wouldn't. I may have to take half a vacation day that day, or I could just take both the Monday and the Tuesday, because we do get vacation time, but you have to use it by like June 30th. And I have not used any of mine because you can't use it when we're actually on like break from school, which is the only time I would really ever use it, because other than that, I'm present at work unless I'm sick. So if I'm sick, I'm using sick time. I don't go on vacation any other time besides when we are on break. But I can't use it over break. So I was like, maybe I could just take 2 vacation days and go do that. We also get personal time that we have to use before June 30th. I haven't used any of that. So I have like, I don't know, I may have like 60 hours here that like I'm just gonna lose if I don't do anything with it. So might as well use it. So I'd like to find someone to go. I will have to put it on my credit card, which like I shouldn't have to, like I shouldn't do it, even though I have to put it like because I have to put it on my credit card. But I really want to go. Like, it's the cheapest I've seen tickets all season long. And yes, it's probably because they're playing like not one of the better teams, but like that's fine. I could care less. I go for the experience, and honestly, like, I've gone 3 times at this point. The first time I went with my grandparents, that was awesome. The next time my grandparents were supposed to go, but something happened. It was supposed to be my grandparents and my sister and I. Something ended up happening, so it ended up just being my sister and I. And then, of course, this last time I went with my grandparents. I mean, I suppose I could buy them tickets and we could go, but I have a new car this time. Last time I had my grandfather drive down, which was fine because it was in my other car. But, like, I don't really trust him driving my new car. He really probably shouldn't be driving at all. But I have this irrational fear of, like, driving in the car with my grandfather. I've done it once, maybe twice. But I have definitely done it once because he had to go pick up his car somewhere and I was going that way. And they only had one vehicle. And so I was like, I'll take you. And I had my new car. So, like, I was not letting him drive it. So I drove him. And it was okay. I don't know why I'm so scared of doing that. But he was a professional truck driver. So he drove 18-wheelers pretty much my entire life, full of oil, which is really dangerous. So I think that's where some of the issue comes from. Anyways, this video is gonna be really super, oh my god, super long at this point. I don't want it to be over 30 minutes. Anyways, so that's, I'm like, maybe because these are perfect nails, like, come on. But also, like, my miles on my car, when I leased it, I don't drive very far. I work like 2 miles from my house. So I was like, no, 10,000 miles, that's fine. Dude, I'm at 7. Today, I think I went over 7,000 miles. And I still have like, I don't know, I got it in June. It's March. So March, April, May, June. Well, I got it in the beginning of June. So I have like 3 months. Oh. Okay, I'm like sitting here freaking out, but that's like, you have 3 months and you have 3,000 miles left. That means you've been using like, it would mean that I was using less than 1,000 miles, right? Because I'm at 7,000. So I can use 1,000 miles per, which honestly, it doesn't really matter until I bring it back. And I still have my old car. And it's like fine. It's my dog's car now, I call it. Because I got a dog like a month before I got my car, and I really was like, oh, I don't know if I want to get a new car now that I have a dog, so I don't really want the dog in my new car because I'm a little bit OCD. So she rides in my other car because they weren't going to give me what it would, like, it was worth more for me to keep it than it was to like trade it in. So I might have to start driving that this summer, even though I don't travel. I travel like 2 miles for work in the summer, but I've put on a lot of miles. Last year I went to quite a few concerts that are about like 3 hours away, so I was driving there and I had to go to like 3 times. Oh, I just said the name. Okay, I'm gonna clip that part out. Hopefully I clip it out and you just see me go, oh my god, I said the name. I'm trying to be cautious. Anyways, so I had to go somewhere over break every day, twice a day. That really racked up the miles. But like I said, it doesn't really matter until you go return the vehicle. So yeah, so I should just calm down because I still have like over 2 years of my lease, and who knows what my situation's gonna be like. I don't foresee myself. I'm either gonna get a job that's about the same distance from my house, or I'm going to stay with the job that I have now. So I'll be driving again like 2 miles. And I'm hopeful that other things in my life will be changing soon, so that will get rid of some of the mileage. So I'll be fine. And like I said, I still have my other car I can drive. And I think like I've cut myself off a million times and haven't actually finished any of the points I've been trying to get. I told you I was on ADHD medication, right? I told you they put me on that. Which, oh, I forgot to call the doctors again. I'm supposed to have a 3.5-week follow-up from when they put me on it. And they have never called me to set up an appointment. And next week, it's Friday. Next week will be like the 4th week, so that should be my 3.5-week checkup. I've been meaning to call them for 3.5 weeks. Do you think the medicine's working? I haven't noticed any difference. I don't think it's working. But I have heard that this is so long. I need to stop, because I said I was going to do a whole video dedicated to that. Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. I just wanted to say thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you'd like to, go check out my shorts. I do have some cute ones of my dog on there because it was recently her birthday, so I made a little post about her with some pictures of her because she's the cutest thing. I may be biased, but like everyone I meet tells me she's the cutest thing, so I think it's true. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me. Go check out my other videos. Go ahead, check out my shorts. Give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe if you'd like to. I would love to have you back here, and I can't wait to see you next week. I hope you have an awesome week. Be kind, be blessed.